back, thought I would dare share this restoration with you of some sort. It's not really a restoration, but that's getting into some sort of working condition. I got the figure. I have disassembled some already. It come with the legs. It was a talker with no mechanism inside. As you can see, the mechanism is pretty shot. There's no way that cone's gonna. There's the back of it. It's come off. Some part of a spring. Don't know what that was off. Oh, it's probably the spring off there. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, it only comes with one arm. So somebody's obviously at some point used this as a donor body. They've ripped out bits and the mechanism. And it was really bad condition. I mean, if you look at the screws, you can see it. These are old screws. There. It's got sort of like a mould on them. So it's got wet at some point, hence the rust and the rusty spring. That should have sat in there. And then that bit on there. And then you have there's your speaker. And then the talking mechanism sort of vibrates through that. The little record player. So yeah, this was probably a donor figure. I could keep it and just use it for something else that comes up with only one arm, but I thought I would just cobble this back together using another body that I've got. This body here, it come on the Dracula figure. You look back in my channel, you'll see didn't have no articulation in the neck, it was just stuck on there. So other than that, it's quite a good body. So I might repurpose this at some point unless I need this other arm. It's very easy to get to the screw and get the arm out. Only problem with this one is similar but not quite, so I'm going to have to Dremel some of this off to get it to fit in. I've offered it up roughly just to see if it'll work, and it will with a bit of say Dremeling. So I can't do it right now because I'm cat-handed. Let's see. Right, so you can see it will go together. It will do everything it needs to do. And then obviously I need to put a hand in there. I just need to trim some. I'll either cut into the body to accommodate the arm, or probably just gonna cut into this ball here and shave some of that off so it fits in. And that should be it really. The legs were a bit loose, so if I put some tape or something around this ball, some plumber's tape or some insulation tape, that should hold it all, pull that ball up nice and tight into the body, and should get nice tight articulation. Should be all good. It's a simple one. And then the head, just you know, it's got a few patchy bits. I might just strip this front bit off, just give him a two-tone head. That's the thing, if I had some white, you could have I've got grey, I might do grey, we'll see. Or I have got chocolate, so I might try it with chocolate and then use acrylic paint to kind of match up the colour. I think that would work okay. I like these colours though. If you look closely, you can see there's all different colours in there. There's some like beiges, some greens. So yeah, I might make up a little custom concoction and see how that goes. Alright, that's part one. be back with part 2. Thanks for watching. Okay, part 2. I've shaved it down, mainly this stem here, so now it fits in. This one I've just put a bit of insulation tape round because it was a bit loose, so now when I carefully reassemble this, you can see there's no massive seam. I mean, at some point this figure has had all sorts of epoxy glue. Might be able to get it off. Some of this stuff cracks off with age. Yeah, it's a nice tight joint. Nice. It's got a nice double bend on the elbow. More so than the original bend. You can get it right tight up. I was thinking of maybe doing both of them, but nah. I want to keep as much this original as possible. Yeah, the good thing about these talkers are you can get access to everything. The normal blue pants figures are like heat welded, so they're a lot more trouble to get access to, but these ones, even if the mechanism's missing or it's broken, these ones are good for salvaging parts like the arms, even the legs. Yeah, that's another thing I didn't realise. It's a bit cheeky in the listing the way they photographed it, but you can see he's got 2 left feet, so he's not much of a dancer. But yeah, he's in really manky condition. You can see all the years of dust and mould. It's just like it's yeah, it's definitely like limescale water. It's definitely been left outside at some point in its life. But hopefully I can give him a new lease of life. Also, his head it's been recently cable tied on, but it's good that it's got the original head cone, so that's good, and the eyes are really nice condition. So I think I got a good deal. I think I paid how much was it? I mean, these things ain't cheap. I was gonna just look on my phone there, but I'm actually recording on my phone, so I can't do it. It was about 25-30 quid, including postage. So I have got whole complete figures for that in much better condition than this in the past. But yeah, these are in demand again, or people are driving the prices up. Just don't bid. Just leave them all for me. No, I won't be bidding on all of them. I can't afford it. But I know some people, they just can't get enough. I mean, I was just looking back at my memories on Google Photos, and I've only been recollecting these things about 4 years. I think it's 4 years or 2 years. I have to go and check my videos, but I think it's about. I think it might be only 2 years. I've been starting to recollect these things, and it is very easy to bid on everything. That's a bargain. That's a bargain. It's only a bargain if you can afford it. Yeah, so there he is, Mr. Floating Action Man. I might spray this arm silver, give him like a robotic arm. The 2 left feet, that's just crazy. That's an easy thing to swap over though. So all you've got to do is heat this up with boiling water and or a hairdryer, get it nice and malleable, and very carefully get a screwdriver in there and just ease them out, try not to break them. But you know, inside a boot, nobody's going to really notice. But yeah, the next job will be trying to give it a clean up, really. As you can see, some of this stuff might just, maybe not. I can see it's coming off with my nail, some of the glue. I'm going to give it a clean up and see how it looks after that. Okay, just getting ready to flock it. I've stripped some more parts to kind of even it up. I want to give it some grey highlights, going for a bit of a aged look, and give him these wings at the side. That bit was already there, so I matched it up the best I could here. Kind of like a Paulie Gualtieri from Sopranos look. We'll see how it comes out. I think he's more white, but anyway, I've got this colour here, this grey silvery stuff. The arms on, as you can see, doesn't look too bad. About the same length. It's a little bit thicker, so his silhouette will be a little bit larger on this side, but it's only minimal. As you can see, I've stuffed the waist with some cardboard here, just to tighten up the legs because they were very wobbly. I can't get over the two left feet though. Oh no, it's two right feet, sorry. Yeah, very sneaky the way they photographed it in the listing. Failed to mention that. The body, I've had a go at trying to get the glue off with alcohol and like a buffer, but it didn't really work. But you know, he's been through the wars, and when he's dressed you ain't going to see all that, and he should display pretty well besides the dodgy foot. And yeah, just going to flock it now and then call it a day. Okay, I've mixed up some 5-minute epoxy, and I'm just gonna, I've mixed up way too much. Oh well, better to have too much than not enough. That's why I'm overweight. I don't like being hungry. So yeah, just painting this on, normal paintbrush. Good job. It's good to have a load of these cheap brushes. If you do want to save the brush, reuse it. Just make sure that you use some either rubbing alcohol or what's the other stuff? Nail varnish remover. Can't remember the word. That is the word. It is nail varnish remover. I can't think of two things at the same time. So I'm just putting this on liberally because I want it to have good adhesion. Try not to get it on the hair or the flock. I've got a little spill there I need to clear up. I should have done this. I should have done this tomorrow. If you're watching this today, probably. Oh man, I'm making a right mess. Getting glue everywhere. tired. It's been a long road. Hopefully I ain't making too much of a mess of this. Just got to do some bits at the back. This is the tedious bit, you know, the flocking is the fun bit. You want to skip to the fun bit, I won't be offended. Not nearly done. Just got throw some in there, throw some shapes. Do a quick little clean up with some cotton buds, and then I will be back with the flocking. Yeah. This stuff is messy. I've got it everywhere and it stinks as well. So that's fun. It's always a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I'm done. Let the flocking commence. We're gonna have a flocking good time. We're gonna have a flocking good time. I'm gonna take you high, yeah. Ow! Get down with your bad self. I got so much flock. It's too flocky in here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yep, just holding it near to hopefully, god damn this, get it standing on end. And the head itself is sitting on the screw and held on with blue tack. Don't know if this is working. We'll soon find out in about, it's probably too late now. I'll find out in the morning. If you're watching this video, there'll be a jump cut and you'll probably find out in about 2 seconds. Three, two, one. Okay, flocking done, and not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. The only issues I have, I should have really painted the scalp or mixed in some brown, because I can kind of see the epoxy and the scalp, which it's bugging me. So you know, try and error with these things. I was kind of rushed it. I should have mixed up some different colour flocks together, or done yeah, either painted the scalp or mixed in some browns there, because the silver is just or just done a better job, stripped it all back, because doing this little patchy business, it doesn't really work that well. But anyway, I wanted to save the original flock as much as I could, so I scraped a bit of it off here and there to kind of get more of a, you know, sort of natural pattern. But that's it for now. I'm going to add some watered down brown acrylic and see how that looks. Be back soon. Okay, went a bit crazy with the paint, but yeah, kind of like how it's looking. It's not perfect. Some of these parts are quite hard. Maybe applied too much of the epoxy, but it's a nice effect. I just so I went over some of these sections with some light brown acrylic, and then let that dry a bit, and then just dry brushed the whole head with grey. Some bits here it's still a bit shiny, not too happy with, but yeah, kind of like the look of it. He's got that look of Vincent from Collateral, so maybe I'll dress him in a grey suit, and that's who this guy will be. I was thinking with this arm I might paint it silver and go for a robotic look, but I think in a suit you ain't going to really notice the difference too much in the hands and stuff. I just thought, well, I can always strip it back and start again, but let me just try it. And yeah, the grey paint adheres well to the flock. I'd say this was these parts were more silver. If you go back, I might edit the whole video together so you'll know exactly what it looks like. Yeah, not too bad. I think that's can call that a success. Tell what you think, and I might show it in a add-on part to this video, dressed in a suit. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Bye bye.